What's up guys, Tom with Verus Engineering, and today we're going to be installing the rear spats for your GR Corolla. Alright, tools we need to install our rear spats, pretty simple. 4mm and 5mm Allen key or sockets, and a 9/16 wrench. Alright, kit components for your GR Corolla rear spats. You're going to get a left and a right rear spat, and of course a hardware kit to go with it. Alright, so here is the affected area where we're going to be working. We need to remove a number of clips here. We got 1, 2, and 3. Use a flat head screwdriver or one of these fancy clip tools. Pop them out just like that. Now we've got this inner bumper support / liner thing kind of freed up. We need to install rivet nuts into the 3 holes that we just removed the clips from. Keep in mind 2 of them. This one here is going to be in the support. This one here will be in the support. And this third one that's on the painted surface is actually on the wheel liner. So we'll go over that right now. All right, so first things first, we actually want to remove this last clip as well. What we need to do is kind of get this thing freed of the bumper, and we also need the liner free from the bumper as well. The biggest thing to note here is we need the rivet nuts to go into the surface that's above, right? So we need it to go into this support structure, not the bumper, because otherwise you'll never be able to disconnect the bumper from here if you ever need to remove the bumper. So this hole here, and then this guy here, and then we need to pop the bumper away from the liner, which is actually pretty nifty on this car. And then you'll see here is the last hole we need to get into. So let's go grab the rivet nuts and get to installing them. All right, so go ahead and grab your rivet nut tool and the plastic rivet nut supplied in the hardware kit and assemble it just like is shown here. Next, you want to insert the rivet nut portion into the hole that you're trying to add a rivet nut to. And you're gonna hold back the black hex that I'm pointing to here with a 9/16 wrench. And you're going to begin to turn or tighten this 5mm Allen bolt. As you do so, the rivet nut will begin to crush, and you'll notice that these fingers here will start to splay out. Once you begin tightening, you'll feel some initial resistance, and then it'll kind of like loosen up a little bit. Then you'll feel some pretty heavy resistance again. That's when you know you have a fully installed rivet nut. All right, so I'm just wrapping up the installation of the last rivet nut. Again, notice how they are going into the wheel liner, or the material above the bumper, right? Same with this bumper support, they're going into this, not the bumper cover. And you can see kind of a little bit how this is fully installed. It's crushed correctly. And another quick note is if you do want a tool like this, you can buy them on McMaster or Amazon for fairly cheap. All right, go ahead and grab your rear spat and grab one of the clips that you removed earlier. And we're actually gonna put that back into the remaining hole that's that goes from the bumper support into the bumper cover, just like that. Then we want to take our rear spat and place it up against the car. There is a relief hole for this clip. Go ahead and line this up with the rivet nuts we installed. These are the 35mm butthead cap screws supplied in the hardware kit with 18mm diameter washers. We want to make sure we start all of these bolts first. All right, once you have all the bolts pretty much bottomed out, make sure it's lined up. You want the leading edge to be flush with the wheel well, and you want the, I guess this inner edge to be pretty flush or close to the cutout for the exhaust. Once you have everything lined up, go ahead and snug these up or torque them to 6 foot-pounds. We're good to go. All right, guys, that has been the install for the rear spats on your GR Corolla. Thanks for joining us. And as always, if you guys have any comments, questions, or concerns, be sure to email us at sales@verus-engineering.com. And until next time, we'll see you later.